Hey, what's up everyone? This is Crypto Cruise once again with Coin Financial bringing you another crypto market update. So today, actually earlier today and maybe late last night, uh, we started breaking up to the upside. Okay, this is the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin. I'm gonna go back here. I know I haven't updated in a while again, and I do apologize. I keep apologizing. I keep saying that I haven't updated in a while, but so this is the last time I updated was about a month ago, right? The last video I have was about a month ago, and it was around here, okay? And when we spiked up, I said we weren't gonna keep going up. There's highly likely a very high probability that we're gonna go back down and retest these levels, right? The two blue lines that I had. And sure enough, that's what happened. We went up, we got rejected at around 27,000, around 2,800, right? And then we went all the way back, 28,000. And then we went all the way back down, and we just started moving sideways from there, and we were there for a good few weeks, okay? But I also said that a high probability if we do retest it that we weren't going lower, right? We were just gonna go there, retest it, and then go back up. And sure enough, that's what started to happen, okay? There was actually a fake out right here, but it was we didn't just stay low. It was a fake out, but sure enough we started going back up. And then when we did start going back up, I did notice a trend. So what I did was I actually went on the 1-day chart, and then I drew this a few days ago. I should have updated y'all, and I do apologize I didn't, but I drew this a few days ago, this white line right here. And I was thinking to myself, if we break that, we're gonna go back up again. And sure enough, late yesterday, early today, we did break up above that white trend line right there that I saw. And now we're back up at around $28,000 again. Right now we're kind of went a little, we kind of started correcting a little bit. We're at 27.9 right now, but we at one point today we were at above 28,000. Are we gonna keep going up, right? Are we gonna keep going up? What I see here, it looks like there is a high probability that we're not gonna keep going up again. There's a chance, maybe a few days, a week or so, a higher probability that we actually go back down and retest these levels again. The white line that I had that was once resistant has now become support. That's usually what it is. The resistant lines, when you break it, what was once resistance becomes support, and vice versa. When there's a support line, what was once support, if you break it, becomes resistance. Okay, that's just a little education for y'all on trend lines. But we have broken that resistance and it's now become support. So I believe we are gonna go back down from here to retest that support line that what used to be our resistant line. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom back in on the 4-hour, and as you can see, we're on the 4-hour, we're way over what? We're way overbought, okay? And over here on the Bollinger Band, we are well above the Bollinger Band. There's really, we can maybe move sideways a little bit more, a few more 4-hour candles right here. It might go back up a little bit more, right? Above 28K, but in a very high probability that we could go back down to 27,500 first, around there, all the way back down to 27,000, right? That resistant 27,000 has now become support, and that's what I'm looking at. Okay, $27,000. Now, are we gonna go below it? Okay, there's a high probability that we aren't gonna go below it. Small chance we do, but still, even though whatever happens in the short term, we go below 27,000, we stay at 27,000, bounce back up. I highly believe we're not gonna go below 25K. Okay, that's it. We have retested already. It showed strength around the 26,000. We just stayed sideways there. I don't think we're gonna go below that anymore. The rough days are beyond us, are in the past. We've survived it. We are now entering, or we have entered, the bottom and the first phase of the bull market, right? So where are we gonna be in the longer term? Okay, because right now we're at 29,700. We could go to 27,000 again, and once we see that and see if we can bounce off of that 27,000, that's when we go back up to $28,000 where we are now and break above it. Okay, right? But how will that look here on the 1-day chart? We are forming a squeeze on the Bollinger. That squeeze has to mature first and form. Okay, that's what I believe. And once that squeeze forms and we're on the upside, and when it breaks, that's when we break above 2,800 and go all the way. We're gonna look at the 1-week chart now, the weekly chart. Go all the way to my green line right here at 38,000. That is beautiful right there. As you can see on the weekly chart, we have formed the squeeze and we're still on the upper end of that Bollinger Band on this beautiful squeeze. Okay, you see that? Yeah, so that is showing a reversal trend right there on the weekly chart, and that 38,000 is just right around the corner. Again, this is the weekly chart, so we may see 38,000 in this fourth quarter, right? Who knows? We may even break 38,000 for a little bit and see that 40,000K that everyone is talking about by December. All right. But that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay. One more thing that I want to show you. Be prepared. Everything is actually going up today. Bitcoin spiked up. Everything else followed. But if we go to the Bitcoin dominance chart, this is actually a bullish sign for Bitcoin as well. If we go to the Bitcoin dominance chart, the dominance chart is how strong Bitcoin is compared to the altcoins, compared to the other, coins out there. If you look at the 1-week chart, we're just gonna do this squeeze. As you can see here, there's a beautiful W right there, a beautiful W shape, right? And then we broke up out of that W shape, and now we're forming somewhat of a bull flag or a correction. All right, that this trend line right here, the orange line, that's beautiful. That I've had that drawn all the way back here, right? I've had that drawn all the way back here, back in when was this? Last year, actually, 2022. Okay, and it's been following that trend line, and we got stuck over here. We finally broke out of it, and now we are right here. Okay, so right now we are on a falling wedge on this chart right here, on the Bitcoin dominance chart. That is a high probability that breaks to the upside. When that does break to the upside, we could be seeing Bitcoin dominance go back up. Bitcoin's gonna lead the way. Okay, the first stop on that Bitcoin dominance chart, if that does break to the upside, is 60% dominance right there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually draw that line right there for y'all. It's gonna be right there. All right, close enough. 60%, 59.61%. Let's just say 60%. That is where Bitcoin dominance will be headed in the next month or so, or not next month. Let's just say next few months. Okay. So, I mean, who knows? It could surprise us and just go straight up there. But, next few months, that's where it's headed, and may get a support on that one. Okay. On the daily chart, as you can see, we do have another W right there. Okay, this is the short term. That's that orange line that I drew on the weekly chart. As you can see how much bigger it looks now, because we did zoom into the daily. So on the daily chart, this is somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern too. Here's the shoulders, this is the head, and then there's the shoulder. Okay, when that breaks to the upside, that's gonna boost up Bitcoin. This chart right here. Once we start breaking to the upside, it's when Bitcoin will be headed to the 38,000 mark. Okay, we're keeping an eye out on that as well. All right, So also, there's one more thing I would like to add on this video. Very excited to announce that our new pro trading portal has finally launched. We do have free bootcamp, free training on the first strategies of trading and charting and everything. This education is top notch, and even the free training that we're giving out is top notch. You could start earning, you know, from your trades with this simple strategy, and we're giving it away for free. It's pretty much the basics of what can transform into something more well-rounded and everything, so you can actually start recognizing everything that I'm seeing in this chart. You can start learning and seeing it as well with this education. But I am very excited to announce that our new pro trading portal has launched, and this is it. It's our iCoin Pro trading portal. This is a complete trade setup with more than 5 indicators. And keep in mind, in the trading view, the one that you were just seeing just a while ago, that only had 3 indicators, and that's the free version, right? If you want more than 5 indicators, which this one already has, if you want more than 5 indicators, it's about $34 a month for TradingView. Okay, this iCoin Pro portal, it's all included, right? With just as low as $49.99 a month. Okay, you can get this. You'll get all the trainings and everything. You'll get all the trainings, all the signals, right? That, like down here, it comes with a Buddycoin crawler signal, the trade finder, which actually shows you right here, shows you and tell you where all the dips are at and the squeezes. You know, with our buy the dip and buy the squeeze strategy, it's right here. And look at all these dips right now that you could be making, you know, making these trades, buying in the dip and then just selling high. It's as simple as that. And it's giving you that already. Bird's eye view of this RSI SPY. It tells you which coins are oversold on the 1 hour, 4 hour, and 1 day, or overbought on the 1 hour, 4 hour, and 1 day. Right now, there's a lot of overbought coins, right? And usually that indicates, hey, it's time to sell and buy back at a lower price. Okay, MACD cross boss. That's another training. It gets a little bit more advanced here, but it shows you the 1 hour, 4 hour, and 1 day MACD cross boss, and we have training for that too on how to read this and everything. And it the MACD tracker has everything you need here for the signals in order for you to make the really great decision on trades. This is my secret, guys. This is my secret. This is how I trade. This is how I win trades. You know, and I trade for a company, and that's why in some months I am the top trader for that company, because I have this cheat sheet. Okay, and I use this, and as you can see, the chart is already set up for you. Once you get this, all these indicators, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's just 6 indicators already right here, already set up for you. And this right here, it already tells this. It told me this is on the 5-minute chart. There was a squeeze in Bitcoin, and then it was about to spike up, and sure enough, look at that. See that beautiful squeeze and a spike? Yeah, that all was here. And also the watch list. You can build your own watch list. Again, on TradingView now, you have to be a paid subscription to even start a watch list. It's crazy. But these are all included. You don't no longer have to pay for TradingView. You know, you can cancel that subscription and get the most advanced education and trading tools and software with this. Okay, if you're interested, comment down below and I'll get back with you. Or you can just actually click the link on the description below and start with our free training. It's over there. It's freecryptotraining.com. / coin financial. The link is down below in the description, so that way you get the correct link. Okay, but that's it for right now. I'll give you more updates on news and what's going on in the crypto market tomorrow. Okay, I promise this time. All right, I'll be more consistent. I know you have heard that before, but I will be more consistent. I'm very excited. We finally launched it, and I should get more free time. All right. until next time, I'll be posting a launch webinar on this trading portal as well very soon, most likely tonight. But until next time, peace out.